Well, hello to my Pisces and Pisces rising friends, Sondra from For Your Chi. This is your June of 2025 reading. Welcome to June. Thank you for being here. The usual story, first six houses here on YouTube, the remainder's on Patreon, tier 2, or you could just buy the video and you don't have to have a subscription. But let's get into it. There's going to be at least one shakeup in June for you that I see. However, we're going to do something. I'm going to give you some advice that's going to curtail it so that it can be minimal. All right? Your first house, however, the first 72 hours of June, you have truth. Truth says the decision must be made at this time to change the course of a situation. You cannot continue to keep ignoring this matter and sweeping the SHIT under the rug and pretending that everything is petunias. You have no, okay? This further exacerbates the message of you cannot continue to go in this path. You must make the change. Now, interestingly enough, we have blessings in your second house of money and stuff. Blessings from the heavenly plane and the earthly plane are coming in with the advice card of choose a new direction. For many of you, the first and second houses are talking about the same subject. This could be a job, how you earn your money. For some of you, you may start your own thing on the side gig action. For others of you, you may want to start looking for a new job altogether. And we're going to talk more about that in just a moment. Your third house, your brother or sister, they are reminiscent of times past. Perhaps they are thinking about their childhood or when they were younger. They have improving health, so I really like this. All right, their health is turning a corner. Good for them. Your fourth house, your house of home, where you currently live, the Knight of Swords energy. All right, so you need to take some fast action here with regard to your home or a situation. Now, I will share this story. Some months back, maybe January or February, I had a dream that there was a FIRE. And I woke up from that dream and I called a company over here to switch out the smoke detectors. I had to do something. And a couple of months later, there was an incident where there was a storm. We lost power. The generator kicked on like it does. And then the power came back on 30 minutes later, and the generator did not shut off like it's supposed to. There was some kind of switch malfunction. And it was smoldering. As a result of that, there was smoke pouring out of the electrical box that the generator is hooked up to inside the house. So we shut it down. We called the company. Thank God we were home. And I'm saying this because there could be some sort of swift action that you have to take here in order to avoid a serious problem. If you know that your smoke detectors aren't working, it's time to trade them out or it's time to change the battery. That's one thing. That's just an example. The other thing is you may know that you need to install some cameras, whether that be a Ring camera or some other kind of cameras. How's your house insurance? Do you have homeowners insurance? Is it up to date? Did you pay the premium? Do you have renter's insurance? Is it good enough to replace items? You see what I'm saying? The other thing about the Knight of Swords is you could have a visitor that may be unexpected that wants something from you. Now, I'm not saying that this is necessarily a bad thing, but do look out and pay attention to who shows up. There is success here, okay? So this Knight of Swords may be the person that's coming to help you. Like the person that came and fixed our stuff. He was my Knight of Swords. Fast moving action. He was here in like an hour. Or less than. Maybe 30 minutes. 45 minutes. The other thing is your father may be in need of a Knight of Swords to help him get over his whatever obstacle is he might be facing right now. But there is success here with the Knight of Swords. I like it very much. Very good. Your 5th house, your social circle, your fun, your friends. Dating for those of you single Pisces. This could also be a younger child or a middle child for those of you that have multiple children. Okay, so this card is talking about looking at options. You may be looking at your friend options right now. You may be looking at your dating options. You may be talking to 4 or 5 different people online, trying to figure out who's out there, who's for you, researching people's backgrounds and things of this nature. You also may be deciding, having multiple invitations to different events on the same day, and you're trying to figure out which event might suit you and your emotional needs at the time, right? Big happy changes are on the horizon for you. I hope that this is pertaining to you single Pisces out there who are looking, okay, because this is the most exciting to me in this regard. But it's also exciting when you're talking about friends. It's also exciting when you're talking about a younger child, okay? I love the fact that there are options, and I love the fact that things are going to be looking up soon with all of that. Now, let's talk about your work, because you pulled the falling tower at work. Make sure you dot your I's and cross your T's. Do not have an emotional outburst at work because it could go straight south. Do you hear me? It is best to keep your shit together at work as much as you possibly can. It is best not to take time off if you can help it. Or there may be an event where, like, you know, you call in and that's the final straw that breaks the camel's back. We don't want that, okay? So do whatever you need to do if you want to keep this job, for those of you that are working and want to keep it. Get to bed early. Don't overindulge in any substance. Make sure you're on time for work. You set 5 alarms. You get out the door. You're doing what you're supposed to be doing. If you're unhappy at your job and you want to quit, go start putting your resume out there. Now, because this showed up in the 6th house, remember, this could be about health. Take your health very seriously. Take any symptoms that you have seriously. Seek medical attention immediately, you know, if you feel that it's urgent. And it might be with this card in this house. Make sure it's appropriate medical attention. And, you know, they can actually, whatever hospital, clinic you show up to, that they can handle it. And that they have a good reputation. Now, whatever happens in this 6th house this month, whether it's work or health, you must take note of these details and calendar the details of the event in your calendar for next June. That is June of 2026. Put it in your phone calendar, because a year from now is very significant regarding this matter. Okay, it's going to be different for every one of you. I need to pull your tarot cards to see what zodiac signs are showing up in your 7th house of relationships before we go to the extended. Let's see who shows up for you. It's a Scorpio or a Cancer or a Pisces. How about that? You also pulled an air sign. That's interesting. an Aqua, a Libra, or a Gemini. If you want to follow me, the link is below. It is on Patreon, Tier 2 or Tier 3, to get all the extra goodies. Or you can just buy the video. We're going to be going over your 7th house of primary relationships, including business partnerships, your 8th house of intimacy, taxes, contracts, legal matters, the source of your significant other's income, your 9th house of your vacation and school, your 10th house of career or your mother, your 11th house of your eldest child or your best friend, for those of you that don't have children, in the 12th house, what's about to happen 3 months from now in the month of September. Thank you so much for being here with me, Pisces. Watch out for that 6th house. Be on your good and best behavior. Watch it, watch it, watch it. Take care.